Hello everyone, welcome back to the class of English. Today we'll continue with chapter 6, Weathering the Storm in Erisma. So let us move further. The next morning Prashant realized that he had to get over his emotions and took the charge of the situations. And the large crowd of around 2500 people in the shelter was full of sadness as they had lost everything in the storm. And near about 86 people had been killed by the super cyclone. All the 96 houses even had washed away by the current of water. And it was the fourth day when these people had been living at the shelter. And there were insufficient things for them. When Prashant was 19 years old, he decided to lead the people of his village. And so he organized a group of people including elders and youth. And they also planned to force the merchants to give them the stock of grains and rice. And this is how the group succeeded, and they swam through the floody water to get the food for the crowd at the shelter. And even nobody bothered that the rice which they got had been already rotten. As they were very much starved, so they were ready to eat even the rotten rice. So they gathered branches of the fallen trees to kindle the fire, and they cooked the rice in it. And after 4 days, the survivors were able to get the food. And now the next task of this youth was to clean the shelter. So they removed the garbage and they cleaned the excretory waste, dead bodies and many more things from there. And even they tended the injured. On the 5th day, a military helicopter flew over the shelter and they dropped some food parcels there. But after that helicopter did not return. But they needed more food. So the youth gathered many utensils from the shelter and made the children lie in the sand by putting those utensils on their stomachs to indicate that they were hungry and they needed food. So through this, the helicopter got the message and it returned back with the food and many other basic necessities for the crowd at the shelter. A large number of children had been orphaned there. So Prashant put them all in under a polythene sheet shelter. And he also deployed some women to look after them. And he also gave the task to the men to arrange the food and other things to the children. The sadness of the children and the women in the shelter was growing with each passing day. And Prashant persuaded the women to start working in the NGO called Food for Work program. He also organized the sports event for the children to keep them busy. And even he engaged some volunteers to help these widows and children to return to their normal lives. Initially, the government had proposed a setup to set up the institutions for the orphans and widows, but this step was successfully rejected by Prashant, as he felt that these institutions can neither help the children and nor they be beneficial for the widows. The volunteers wanted to settle the orphan children and the widows in foster families, where they would get love and security. After 6 months of the devastation of the super cyclone, Prashant had come out of the grief of losing his mother. And even the widows and orphan children looked up to him in the time of their grief. So Prashant learned to come out of his gloom and smile. That's all. Thank you all and have a nice day.